Hello and welcome back to another episode of Factorio, where I don't 100% remember what we are doing, but
The Cossacks
we are.
expansion. Oh wait, wrong game.
Yeah, we're not playing that one
No.
anymore.
Yes. Modded multi. Oh wait, what game are we playing? Yes. No. Okay, looks like. First of all, I think the trains are running, so I wouldn't.
Careful, yes.
Yes, I wouldn't cross the tracks lest we. I think they're more or less running. There's nothing in these chests which lead me to believe the coal train isn't working. Or it hasn't at least stopped by.
I think the coal train was the last one we set up, and those chests are also emptying onto the belts and feeding the
other trains.
Yeah, that's why that there's coal in these chests that
all right
are feeding the trains.
And here comes the iron chest. Excellent. All right.
I think what we need to do, the first thing we need to do here, among other things, is I think we probably need to.
We definitely need to
Yeah, we need
goes the coal train.
Yeah, we need to redo our processing area, and I think if we're going to go through the effort of redoing our processing area, we should probably go through the effort of switching over to electric furnaces if we're going to do that.
Yes. So let's see here. Electric furnaces, I can craft 0 at the moment. What do those require? What is that? Stone brick?
We're going to need red circuits, which is going to be...
I thought you were going to say redstone for a minute.
Wrong game. We need plastic.
Oh, yeah.
And we have a little bit of like miner oil set up, so we can probably make some plastic. I don't even remember what goes into making plastic.
It's plastic. It is 1 unit of coal and 3 units of petroleum gas.
Okay. That shouldn't be too terribly difficult.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what do I need to make a chemical plant? Not much more than I already have.
So, to recap, we need to, since we're going to be redesigning our raw material input, we're going to be using electric furnaces, which are much more efficient and do things faster. And they don't require a coal feed directly into them like ours currently does here. But,
right.
Of course, with advancing the technological process comes a lot more complexitude.
Yeah. All right. Well, I have a chemical plant.
Excellent. I have like 500 green circuits for some reason. And some pipe. Some stone brick. What goes into stone brick? Obviously stone.
Yeah, I don't know.
Arithmetic combinator? Oh, there it is. Stone brick. That's just made in a furnace. Okay, so that's just stone in a furnace. So is that... So that's what's going on here. Oh yeah, here is a good... Apparently I was already thinking that to myself because I've got a bunch of furnaces already here set up with stone brick. And...
Oh, okay. So...
We had a machine mining stone. Oh, here we are. Just load up on stone here.
I'm doing something that I probably particularly shouldn't be doing, but...
And what's that?
I am basically voiding our heavy oil and light oil.
Are we gonna like lose oil byproducts in the process?
Well, the tanks were full, so we weren't making petroleum gas. So I picked up
Oh,
the tanks and put them back down
I gotcha.
to
Okay.
empty them to make
Yeah,
petroleum
we're
gas.
kind of in low stage oil production, so
Yeah, we don't have a lot of. Well, we don't have
room.
like any good sources of oil at the moment, so
We could have turned it into those fuel blocks.
we could have, yes, but again, like
Space.
space mostly. We'll set up like real oil production once we get. Oh, that's the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
We'll set up real oil production once we get.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, once we get what we're working on right now up and running.
Yeah. Yeah, no, our oil situation is definitely temporary. If you can't tell by the looks
Well,
of
and
it.
we only have like 3 or 4 spots of oil as it is, so we're gonna have to find some more places to get oil.
Yes. So again, if you're wondering what the hell's going on, we've restricted ourselves to a very narrow band of land, which adds a little bit more challenge to the game here.
Okay, I've got that set up. That's going to take a while, so we're not going to be able to make the electric furnaces like right away. What we should probably do is let's see here. Where are we at? Well, I think what I want to do here is I want to pick up all of this like temporary like sulfuric acid production and stuff in here and move that, and then we'll shift all of these like load balancers for the actual like iron and copper lines like the whole way to the top basically.
Okay.
And then we can start laying out the lines from the other direction. But let's see, I'm gonna have to open this up and let this just. I think I'll just open this up and let this just this chemical plant just make as many batteries as it can, so it just uses up the remaining sulfuric acid in here.
Actually, I've got in my inventory. I'm going to dump my stone in a chest here. I got plenty of chests left over from our production. So I'm just going to load up all the stone that I have in there. So when we record this again in a quarter, I'll have some sort of.
Hopefully we're going to be getting back onto a slightly regular schedule here. We've been thrown off a lot because of Kerbal lately, but since we're taking a break on the Kerbal.
Yeah, now we between various what do you want to say? Unfortunateness, various tragedies.
Yeah.
We've kind of gotten delayed through Kerbal here. Actually, I was going to open up Dark multiplayer in Unity and see if I could fix what was wrong with it, but. Yeah, that wasn't going to happen.
Well, I mean, I figure that he'll probably fix it at some point.
Yeah.
So
but no one else is reporting anything wrong with it.
I'm sure there aren't a lot of people even actually playing with it, so just because it's, Kerbal multiplayer is a pretty niche thing.
Yeah.
And also it's on a pre-release build, so that's even more niche of a thing. All right. Move that one up. Let's see here. What are you working on?
I'm getting rid of the solar panels that are in my inventory. Oh, that is a rock there.
Okay, I think... Yeah, right about there will probably work. There we go. Load balancers moved. All right.
There we go.
It'll be a little while until we use up all of this acid. Should we just shift the entire, like, production build just, like, down closer to the ore so we can just build a whole, basically just build a whole new processing area?
Yeah, that's probably going to be easiest.
Okay. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, geez. Shooting my gun, and I don't mean to. All right. I need
Hate it when that happens.
I need belts.
So our power is sitting pretty good right now. We're barely even draining the accumulators I have placed.
Yeah, I mean, it should be all right. Our power should be all right unless the lasers come online.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Right now the sun's coming back up. We are producing way below. Well, our electrical production is way low compared to our capacity. So, all right. So let me quickly run through and cross the railroad tracks here. Need one of the trains.
Okay, let's see here. Leave a little room.
That train is just sitting.
Do you want to bring the ore in from underneath?
So it looks like, yeah. I mean, it's kind of the way everything is progressing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, we got our all our lines are down here towards the bottom, so it's not that bad of a situation.
All right, I just got to figure out how much space we need to leave for that. Then, you know what? Let's bring it in at the top, just because it'll be easier to actually figure out how much. It'll be easier to have space for that.
Okay.
I will leave. I'm gonna leave like 3 blocks of space at the bottom, though. Maybe 4 blocks of space. That way we can like run the belts that we currently have ore on over this way and just like meet them up with the rest of this ore until they run out.
Okay.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Where are you even?
I'm right by the train tracks.
Okay.
5, 6, 2. I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There you are.
7. Okay, I think that is right. Let's see here.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think the electric furnaces are 3 blocks wide.
Yeah, they're 3 by 3.
Okay, so do we do... I think we go fairly large scale here.
Yeah.
And we'll do a couple sets of iron. 1, 2, 3, 1.
We should, yeah. I mean, remember, we're gonna probably have to go. One of them is probably gonna have to go iron into steel.
Yeah, I'm thinking we do 2 sets of iron for the regular production, and then 1 specifically just for the steel.
Okay.
If we have the space for it. 1, 2, 3, 1. So, and then that one can be. What are we at here? So. Oh, this is the start of another one. 2, 3. So that one will be for steel, and then this will be for copper. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Copper. 5, 1. There we go. And that'll leave us some room to expand later, but okay.
Yep.
And then I think we double the height of our current ones.
Mm-hmm. Well, is there a way we can get around, like, the fact that, like, the ones on the opposite end are utilized less? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at our current production, like the ones all the way down at the bottom, or at the tops. Yeah, the ones all the way towards the top of the line are utilized less. Is there any way around that kind of inefficiency, or is it just kind of the way that the game is?
Not that I know of. Not really in a belt setup. If we were going like a full robot setup, you work in pods, and they feed into like provider chests instead of onto belts. But we're not really doing a robot setup. So, I mean, like the best way would be to work in like smaller sections instead of longer sections.
Yeah.
Which we can do.
Yeah, because what are we doing right now on the other side here? Are we doing 6, 8?
We're doing 5 sets of 5.
1, 2, 3,
so instead
4,
of
5.
doing like what we're doing here, we'll do what we're doing here, but instead of doubling this and doing sets of like
10 or
10
something
tall, you do sets of 5, and then above it you'll do like another set of 5 and send the ore the other direction down to the middle. Which we could do. I don't think it matters. I don't actually think it matters though. In the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, it's just that one is significantly used more than the others.
Right, but that doesn't matter because when we're using all of the available like resources, they're all working at full speed. So, all right. So we just need to actually basically we can put everything down except the furnaces. So, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. I have a very hard time actually visualizing
the squares in this game.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually, I guess, a good sign that it looks unpixelated.
4, 5, 6,